Greens want to know, how's everyone doing? Sorry, view screen, gotta move it. I hope well. This is gonna be the first cooking video of my dollar store food items. And that item is gonna be ramen. Which I need the view screen to see if you can see it, which you couldn't. So ramen. Ramen is 5 for $1, making them 20 cents. And I've got ginger soy chicken creations to go with it. So we're looking at $1.20. While I was there, I found these lemonade drink mixes. There's 10 of these. This is sugar-free, and it's $1. So, beverage option. For $1, I got this fruit and nut mix. So it's raisins, golden raisins, cranberries, cashews, and almonds. All things that I really like anyway. That was $1, so it might be either a good trail snack or in between your meals. And then I picked up a thing of Creole seasoning. This was $1. See if the camera will focus on that. Now there's a bit of it in here. I didn't need to bring the whole container, but I just wanted to show it to you. And add some spice. We got some Texas Pete hot sauce. I actually got this at the dollar store as well for $1. Like the camera wants to keep focusing on my face and not on anything in front of it. So Texas Pete hot sauce. And I think that's it. Alright. Let me bust the stove out and I will get back to you. Why not? I was actually going to do coffee too, but I was like, well, I did bring the lemonade, so while this cooks, I want to say that, you know, ramen is probably not the most creative, and it's pretty much been overdone all over the internet. So what I want to talk about in this first cooking video is freeze-dried food and, you know, dehydrated food. Mainly 3 companies. So it's going to be Backpacker's Pantry, Packet Gourmet, and Hawk Vittles. Now, these are 3 companies I've eaten, and I like their food. I like their food quite a bit. And I've eaten it enough times, and I've got videos to prove it. So, you know, this meal is $1.20. $1.30 if you include the drink. I'm not really going to include the Texas Pete or the seasonings because, I mean, the amount I probably won't even use this because of the seasoning packet, and I probably will use a few drops of this because why not? So I would consider those somewhat negligible because the amount that I'm going to be using is going to be like pennies. So first of all, Backpacker's Pantry, which I enjoyed. The fettuccine alfredo was $10.99 for one 6.7 ounce, 720 calorie bag of food. So $11, and that doesn't include shipping if you order online. I have seen it in stores like REI and other stores like that, but I don't see it all the time. So, excuse me. Just watching my water, so I'm kind of I'm reading too, so excuse me for looking down. Also from Backpacker's Pantry is lasagna at $8.99 for a 6.2 ounce package at 680 calories. So the calories on the ramen is 380 for this and then 90 for this. So that's, you know, math. That's what, 470 calories. So It's not quite up to the calorie count of this, but it's also a lot lighter and significantly cheaper. By the way, I could add a second pack of ramen. You know, if I was, if you were really a big eater, you could add a second of this for another 20 cents. So, then they had a sweet and sour chicken at $11.99. 6.3 ounce pouch for 680 calories. Packet Gourmet chicken and dumplings, $11.99 for a 3.9 ounce package at 370 calories. And these are all prices and weights that you can go to their website and verify, so you can actually check these. And then there's the Texas State Fair chili, $11.99, 5.6 ounce package, 680 calories. Tuscan beef stew, $12.99 for a 5 ounce pack at 560 calories. Then we have Hawk Vittles, one of my favorites. I didn't get them this year because I forgot to buy them. But they actually have single packs and double packs. So like the cowboy pasta, which I've had, at $6.50 for a single, $12.50 for a double, at 5 ounces for the pack, I think for the double, at 890 calories. Water's getting there. It's at tea level, just starting to bubble. Lasagna single, $7.95. And for the double, $14.95 for a 5 ounce pack at 920 calories. I'm guessing that's for the double. The chili, $6.50 for the single, $12.50 for the double at 3.9 ounces and 290 calories. So, now I didn't mention Mountain House because Mountain House is available in stores. And I never pay full price for it because I always get it when it's on sale, like buy one get one free, buy two get one free, 20% off. You know, I always talk about getting them cheaper if you can. Now we have boil. Let's do a little ramen lunch today. That lemonade's actually pretty tasty too. Man, they had so much stuff at the dollar store too. It was crazy ridiculous. Just how much stuff that they offered. I mean, they had candy, they had cookies, which, pardon the movement, just wanted to show you the boiling. Not the party boil. They had all kinds of options for food. I avoided the candy and the other cookies because I'm already, you know, for one basically big reason. And that is, you know, one big reason. So ramen's boiling up nicely. Probably go ahead and throw in the, this is chicken creations, and you know, you could just eat it by itself if you didn't want to have the ramen. I mean, you can really, well, it smells good. Well, I'm going to fish it out of there though, but you know, ramen is nice, which is why I'm kind of doing it as a first video, because it's such a blank slate for doing other things with it. And there's so much you can do with ramen. I mean, you can put fresh vegetables in, any kind of seasonings you want. Wow, the handle's really getting hot. Gonna have to bust out a bandana. I need a bandana. There's a lot, you know, there's 2 cups of water in there because I measured it with my measuring cup. So that's probably a good 6 cup pot, I think. Maybe 4 or 5 cup. That's not bad for $1.99 though. That's real nice for $1.99. I like my ramen just a little crunchy. I mean, not crunchy, but I like it a little al dente. Let me get the Texas Pete opened up. Which, wow, am I really at 7 minutes? Dang. Well, I did talk about the freeze-dried meals. I mean, freeze-dried meals aren't bad. I mean, you're going to be spending more money. I'm going to call that done. Get my bandana out. And then drop it right away. Safety first. Burned hand would suck. There we go. Let that sit a moment. And then, alrighty. Let's add a little heat. As Matt, the old Florida boy, says, just a drop. I may not need the Creole seasoning, but for $1, I mean, that's a good amount. It probably lasts you all year. I will say though, this handle gets really hot, so well, it's not so bad now, but it was pretty hot earlier, or just a moment ago when I was getting the camera situated. Do the first bite. Oh yeah. So simple, man. So simple. Especially on a kind of cold day. I mean, it's not cold, super cold out here. I'm just in 2 t-shirts, but so I must say, not bad for $1.20. We'll say $1.30 for the drink too. $1.30 plus maybe what, 5 cents of Texas Pete. A nice lemony drink. How can you go wrong? I do have more videos on this coming. I have more videos coming, which I'm going to be doing as soon as I can, or when I'm available to get out. So, good as the last drop. That was a darn good lunch for $1.30. Darn good lunch. But I would try the nuts as well. I'm probably gonna take off here in a minute and just munching these on the way home. But just a simple nut mix. It was $1. I mean, per container, 310 calories. For 2.75 ounce bag. Alrighty, thanks for watching. As always, check out the playlist below if you missed any other videos. And I'll catch you on the next video. Just finishing up lunch. And you might be thinking, hey man, wait a minute, Mark, you're using a Hidden Woodsman pack. That's not budget. That's not really budget friendly. Well, actually it is, because this pack was a gift from Malcolm, because he's awesome. But also, you know, budget doesn't necessarily mean that you're just starting out. I mean, you could have had, I mean, there's a lot of reasons why you'd have to either start over, or, you know, you have to readjust. I mean, I was reading a post where someone's truck was broken into and they stole their whole bag. So you might have to start over again, and maybe your budget is tight this time because of, you know, any number of reasons. You know, family problems, medical issues that Did I say medical issues twice? I think I did. I mean, divorce. I mean, Dave Canterbury's house burned down. You know, it could happen to anybody. So, you might find yourself, you know, starting from scratch because of some unforeseen problem. And now maybe your budget is not what it used to be. I mean, I know when I moved into my condo, I mean, my budget went up because I ended up paying more money. It's just what happens in life, so. It's not necessary for those who are just starting. I mean, it might be for those who have already started, but, you know, for whatever reason, now you have to go and get new gear, and so you can start off light and work your way up again. So, munch on some nuts.